We haven't talked to you, Dana, since Ronda's fight with Amanda. So and again, she to my knowledge has not done a lot of press. What is the status of that? Because
it's funny you asked me that today. I literally just talked to her this morning. On the way to the gym.
Interesting.
And she, she's good, man. Her spirits are good. She's doing her thing. In the conversation that I had with her, if I had to say right here, right now, and again, I don't like saying right here, because it's up to her and her thing. But I wouldn't say she fights again. I think she's probably done.
Oh wow, that's
I think
interesting.
she's going to ride off into the sunset and start living her life outside of fighting.
And I got to be honest too, because she's still very young and she still obviously can fight. Is this like a headspace thing where somebody feels they're invincible and then they get into a headspace where they're not, and it's hard to gain back whatever it was that made them that fighter mentally?
It's not even that I think it was an invincible thing. It's just she's so competitive that, her career, her record meant everything to her. And then once she lost, she started to say to herself, what the fuck am I doing? This is my whole life. This is it. I want to experience and start doing other things, I think, and that's what she started to do. And, she's got a lot of money. She's never going to need money again. Because, first of all, unless you spend money like crazy, unless you spend money like Floyd, you're not going to need money again when you have the kind of money that Ronda has. So she's not a big spender. She's got a cute place down in Venice, California, and she's got some plans where I think she wants to move to a more desolate place and do her thing. So I'm happy for her, man. She came in, she changed the world. She put female fighting on the map. She's been part of the biggest fights in the history of women's fightings, of women fighting, and I hope those records can be broken. I don't know if they can, but I hope they can.
Yeah, and she really did. She put it on the map. I mean, she opened the door for so many of these fighters and so many of these amazing matchups that we're seeing are all because
and
of the interest.
Little girls that didn't think they could.
That's right.
But now know they can.
So she sounded okay when you talked to her and kind of at peace with
she's
things.
Great. In a real good place. Yep, very good.
That's awesome.
Did you think the criticism of her coach was fair?
Yeah, nobody was criticizing him when she was winning.
Right.
When she was winning, nobody criticized him. But, after her last two losses, listen, that's between her and him. That people are like, oh, she should fire. Everybody's a fucking expert, man. Right. Everybody's an expert. When she was winning, nobody was expert and saying, hey, I think she should be looking at a different coach than this guy. But when she loses, that's what everybody says.
Well, thank you for that, because that's definitely breaking news. And what do you think of Shevchenko now possibly fighting Amanda Nunes? I guess that's got to be the next fight.
Yeah. No, she looked great, man. Let me tell you what, I'm pretty sure everybody on the planet thought that if that fight stayed standing, Shevchenko wins the fight. If it went to the ground, Pena wins by submission. Wow. I was shocked at that. She showed that night that she is a very well-rounded mixed martial artist and that she's ready for a title fight. That's actually going to be a damn good fight with those two.
Well,
Yeah.
not to mention, I'm sorry, Jimmy. Not to mention they fought before. Amanda taking the first two rounds, and Valentina coming back that third round and winning it. And
Right.
Amanda was getting pretty gassed. And there was a lot of talks, that people saying that, hey, if this was a five-round fight, that could have been Valentina's fight.
And we got to talk
Gonna be
about
interesting.